Everyone, welcome to IIT Gate classes. This is lecture 11 on compiler design, and in this lecture, we are going to start CLR1 and LALR1 parsers. So, if you remember, we have already studied LR0 and SLR1 parser, and in these two parsers, I said we will make a DFA of canonical collection of. Okay, are you remembering? We will make DFA of canonical collection of LR0 items. Okay, we said this in our previous classes. Okay, now in case of CLR1 and LALR1 parsers, in case of CLR1 and LALR1 parsers, we will make DFA of canonical collection of LR1 items. So the basic difference here is, here we have LR0 items, but in LR0 and SLR1 we have canonical collection of LR0 item, but in CLR1 and LALR1 we have canonical collection of LR1 items. Okay, now in the same sequence. Okay, so the sequence which we have followed in LR0 and SLR1, we will follow the same sequence here. That means the first question which come to our mind is, what is LR1 item? Okay, first question is, what is LR1 item? And then we will study what is canonical collection of LR1 item. Like here we have studied what is LR0 item, and then what is canonical collection of LR0 item. Okay, so same here. So what is LR1 item? LR1 item means, see, we have any production rule like this, okay, with dot in the RHS. Okay, and we will have some look aheads like AB. Okay, this is LR1 item. So what is LR1 item? LR1 item is LR0 item plus some look aheads. Okay, so LR0 item, this is our LR0 item. Okay, and what is look ahead here? Look ahead is this. How to calculate look ahead and so on, don't worry, we will come back to it after a few slides. Okay, so what is LR1 item? Same as LR0. So it is nothing but LR0 item with look ahead. So we are adding some look aheads here. That's it. This is known as LR1 item. And what is canonical collection of LR1 item? Same. Okay. So what is canonical collection of LR1 item? What is canonical collection of LR1 item? It will be same as canonical collection of LR0 item plus look aheads. Okay. Canonical collection of LR1 items plus look aheads. Okay, so same scenario, just we have to add look aheads, that's it. Okay, so now we will straight away jump to the question. So the question is, construct CLR1 and LALR1 parsers for the grammar is S implies A implies A or B. Okay, same grammar we have used. Same grammar, that means this was our first example which we have done in LR0 and SLR1 parser. Same example we are doing here. Okay, so now so the first step will be what? Augmented production. So step number 1 will be S dash implies S goes to A goes to A, and A goes to B. So step number 1 is same, add augmented production. Add augmented production. Step number 2, same, DFA. But here DFA will be what? Canonical collection of DFA of canonical collection of LR1 item. LR1 item. So what is LR1 item? We have done in the previous slide only. LR0 item plus look ahead. So now the question is how to calculate the look aheads. Okay, so that we will study in this DFA making process. Okay, yes, please pause the video, note it down, and I'm jumping to next slide now. Okay, so how to make the DFA? So same, in the see like LR0 and SLR1, we will say h dash implies dot s. Okay, and look ahead for the augmented production is always dollar. Please try to follow it, try to note it down, pause the video, note it down. I'm dictating. So for augmented production, look ahead will be dollar only. For augmented production, look ahead will be dollar only. So let me write all these things in the next slide so that you will become more comfortable. So for augmented production, or augmented production, look aheads will be dollar only. Okay, this is our first point. Now see, go to the previous slide. Okay, now we will say since dot is present in beginning of S, so I will add all the S productions with dot in the beginning. So we have only one production. Okay, that is S goes to AA. So we have added all the S productions with dot in the beginning. Yeah. Now for this production, what are the look aheads? So we will shift dot one position to the right and find first of the remaining part. That is nothing but dollar. So I will add here dollar. This is the rule. Okay. So how to calculate look aheads? So shift one position, shift dot one position to the right and calculate first of the remaining part. Okay. So let me write it. To calculate look ahead, shift dot one position to the right, and find first of remaining part. That is the basic logic. So we have shifted dot one position to the right, find the first of the remaining part, that is dollar only. Now I will say dot is present in beginning of A. So add all the A productions with dot in the beginning. So add A productions with dot in the beginning. So I will apply dot in the beginning. Yes. Now what will be the look aheads of this? Which I have, so I have already told you, dot will be shifted one position to the right and calculate first of the remaining part. So that is first of A dollar you have to find. So first of A, try to find. Okay, first of A will be what? First of A will be small a, small b. So I will write here small a, small b. A, B, A, B. Okay, are you getting it? Okay, so that's it. So this is our state number 1. For state number 0, let me label it as state number 0. Now on reading S, where we will go S dash implies S dot. Okay, and please try to follow it. While transition, look ahead will not change. So look ahead of this production will remain same. That is this. Let me write it. So point number 3 is what? Look ahead will never change in transition. Look ahead will never change in transition from one state to another. Okay, please, I am writing just shortcut to save the time. Okay, and one more thing you have to remember. Okay, please do not say look ahead are null. So look ahead is never null for any production. Look ahead will never be null for any production. Look ahead will never be null for any production. Please try to follow it. Okay. Yes. So now what we have done, S dash implies S dot dollar. So reading S is over. Now we will read capital A. So S goes to A dot A. See here carefully, A dot A. Okay. Yeah. Now I will say dot is present in beginning of A. Okay. And let me write the look ahead. In transition, look ahead will not change. So look ahead will remain same only. Look ahead is same only. Now I will say dot is present in beginning of A. So add all the A productions with dot in the beginning. So dot A, dot B. Now, what will be the look ahead of these two productions? Why these two productions are added? Because of this production. So I will shift dot one position to the right and find first of the remaining part, and that is nothing but dollar only. So here we will be having dollar. Now see here carefully, here in this production we were having look ahead as AB, but here we are having dollar. So it hardly matters. Look ahead may be different in different state for the same production rule. Okay, for the same production rule, see here, for the same production rule, look ahead are different in different states. So here state number 0, look aheads are different. Here let us suppose state number 2, so look aheads are different. So let me label it state number 1, and this will be our state number 2. Okay, now what we are going to read? We are going to read small a. Okay, so after reading small a, where we will go, a goes to a dot a, and look ahead will be a comma b, because by in transition look ahead will not change. Now I will say dot is present in beginning of a, so add all the a productions with dot in the beginning. So add all the a productions with dot in the beginning. Now what will be the look aheads of these two productions? These two productions are added because of this production, so I will shift dot one position to the right and find the first of the remaining part. That is nothing but AB only. So AB, AB. Okay, are you getting it? Okay, so last is B. So after reading B, where it will go, A goes to B dot, and look ahead will not change. Okay, because in transition look ahead will not change. Okay, so now this state is also completed. Now see here carefully, this is a final item. So now the difference will come. You may argue, you may say that, sir, what is the use of look ahead? So I will say final item. See, this is directly means what? Reduce move. So LR0, what LR0 was saying? Apply reduce move in entire action part. SLR1 was saying apply reduce move in fall of LHS. But CLR1 and LALR1 will say apply reduce move in look aheads only. Okay. So in look ahead only we have to apply. So this is state number 3. This is state number 4. So in 4th row, okay, I will apply reduce move, but where? In A and B column only, and nothing, and nowhere else we will add it. Okay. Yes, please try to follow it. Okay. So now here, so what? See, first state is now over. This is also over. Please do not say this is final item. This is augmented production. I have told you many times. Okay. Now see, come here. So capital A, after reading capital A, where we will go, S goes to AA dot, look ahead will not change. This is final item. So I will say S implies AA dot. This is final item now. So where reduce move will be applied? Only dollar. Okay, in only column dollar. Okay, that's it. Now on reading small a, where it will go? On reading small a, where it will go, we will say A implies A dot A. Okay, and you may think, sir, okay, A dot A is coming, so you may imagine and you will say on small a it will go here. No. Please check yourself. Okay, please check yourself. A dot A. Now see here, now we have read this small a. So this dot will come one position to the right like this, and look ahead will not change. We have already told you. While transition, look ahead will not change. Now I will say dot is present in beginning of A, so add all the A productions with dot in the beginning. So add all the A productions with dot in the beginning. I have added them, and now what will be the look aheads? See, why these two productions are added? Because of this production. So I will shift dot one position to the right, and I will find first of the remaining part, that is nothing but dollar only. So I will write here dollar and here also dollar. Okay, I think no, there should be no problem. Yeah, so we have read small a, and then we will read small b. So on reading small b, where it will go, A implies B dot, this is final item, and look ahead will not change in transition, so it will be dollar. Please do not say, sir, come here. No, here look aheads are AB and here look aheads is dollar. Okay. No, not both are same. LR0 item is same in both the cases, but look aheads are different. Okay, so we have done AAB. Okay, we have done this thing AAB. So this state is over. Now we will come to this state. Now on reading capital A, where it will go, on reading capital A, it will go to A goes to AA dot. Okay, that is nothing but final item. Look ahead will not change in transition, so it will remain as it is. Now see on small a, try to imagine on small a we will come back to here only. Why? Because on reading small a, okay, if you have any doubt, then let me say it properly. On reading small a, you will say A goes to A dot A and AB. Now dot is present in beginning of A, so I will add all the A productions with dot in the beginning, and look ahead will be what? Look ahead for those will be shift dot one position to the right First of this will be AB only. So we have this AB only. So please try to follow it. You will get your answer. So on A, we will come back to the state, original state only. Okay. On reading A, we'll come back here. Now on reading B. Okay. Now see here carefully. On reading B, okay, we will come back to here. I hope you are following it. Okay. Yes. Now everything is over, or any other state is left. This is over, this is over, this is over, this over. Yeah, this state is left. So on reading capital A, we will go A dot, look ahead will not change in transition. So this will be our final item. On reading small A dot A dollar. Okay. Now, because dot is present in beginning of A, so I will add all the A production. So I think you have got it. We will come to this state only. Okay, please try to follow it. On reading A, we will come back to this state only. Try to imagine. Okay, the more you imagine, the more you get. Okay, so on A, sorry, on small A, it will come back here. Okay, yeah, and on reading small B, it will come here. Please try to follow it. Okay, that's it. So now let me label the states 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So total 9 states we are having. Okay, in this DFA. Total, sorry, 10 states we are having because we have started counting from 0. So 0 to 9 counting is 10. So total 10 states are there in this DFA. Please pause the video and note it down carefully. Yeah, and now everything will be same. Okay, now table making and so on, just like LR0 and SLR1, table making will be same. The only difference will be reduce move in look aheads only. That's it. Okay, so this is a reduce move. Okay, this is also a reduce move. This is also a reduce move. This is not final item. Why this is not final item? Because it is augmented production. This is final item. This is final item. This all are final items. Okay. So now I'm jumping to the next slide now, and let me make the table for you. Yeah, so let me make the table. Okay, and please note down these rules properly so that you may not forget all these things. Okay, now I'm making the table. So see here carefully. So I will write here states. So states are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Total 10 states we are having. Okay, and here we will be having A, B, dollar. These are the terminal symbols. So it is nothing but your action part. Same just like LR0 and SLR1. And then we will have go to part as A. This is our go to part. So this is our action part. This is our go to part. So I will, okay, let me draw the lines properly so that there should be no confusion in your minds. Okay. Yes. So now what we will say, yeah, so 0 on A. Okay, 0 on A. See the previous slide. 0 on small a, 3, go to 3. So we will say S3. 0 on B, 0 on B, S4. 0 on dollar not there, so 1 on dollar, except we have already studied. So state number 1 use is only to accept the string. Now 2 on small a is S6, B is S7. S6, S7, and the dollar we will not read. This is not allowed, and capital and capital S. So on state number 2, capital A we are reading, go to state number 5. Go to state number 5. Okay, S. So we will not read S on state number 2, that is not allowed. On state number 3, capital A we are reading, small a and small b. So on state number 3, small a, S3, small b, S4. S3, S4, and the dollar we will not use, okay, because on state number 3 dollar is not reading. Now capital A, 8, state number 8. Okay, now state number 4, come to state number 4. Yes, this is a final item now. So reduce move will be applied where? In, not in entire action part, not in follow, it will be in look aheads only. So AB. So in case of AB, we will write R1 and R1. Okay, or let me label the okay, let me write here the grammar so that we do not get confused. S implies A goes to A goes to B. So let us suppose this is production number 1, production number 2, production number 3. So what we have used here, A goes to B dot, na? Yeah, so R3. So we will write here R3. Okay. So we will write here R3 and R3. Okay. So not in follow, not in an entire action part. See, LR0 entire action part, SLR1 follow. But here we are saying only look aheads. That is the basic difference. So that's it. So now let's go to the state number 5. State number 5 is this. So again, final item. So look aheads only, that means dollar. So state number 5, look ahead, yeah, R1, na? R1. I will apply R1. So in dollar only, R1. Okay, now state number 6. State number 6 is, so on small a, on 6 only, and the small b 7. S6, S7, and capital A go to state number 9. Now state number 7. State number 7 is a final item. So in case of dollar only. So this is production number 3, na? So in case of dollar only. 7 is over. 8. Final item. So it will be applied in A, B. R2. State number 9. Final item in dollar only. R2 in dollar only. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So this is our, you can say, table. Okay. So now I am not going into algorithm and so on. Please, algorithm is copy paste, just same algorithm. Okay, nothing is changed. So the basic, the only difference between LR0, SLR1, CLR1, and LLR1 is just table only. Okay, rest everything is same. Okay, so table making and DFA is different. So DFA is canonical collection of LR1 item, but there we were having canonical collection of LR0 item. So LR1 item is nothing but look aheads. So main use of look ahead is what? So final item will be applied in look aheads only. Okay. So reduce move will be applied in look aheads only. Reduce move will be applied in look ahead only. Okay. Yeah. So obviously final item cannot be applied. Sorry for that. I have said wrong word. So reduce move will be applied only in look aheads. That's it. Okay. So this is the basic difference and nothing more than that. Okay. So I am writing this. So algorithm is exactly same as LR0, SLR1. Algo is exactly same as LR0 and SLR1. Okay. So basic difference between all the parsers. Okay. So LR0, SLR1, okay, LALR1, and CLR1. So the basic difference here is LR0 items we are using, and here we are using LR1 item. That's it. That's it. Okay, so basic difference will be in DFA and table. Rest everything will be exactly same. Rest everything will be same. Okay, don't worry about it. So please, I will not waste time in algorithms and so on, that stuff. So this is your homework. Okay, since we have done many times, so this is your homework. So you will try to run algorithm on this string AA. Okay, obviously it will be accepted. Please try to do it yourself. Same thing, exactly same. So I'm not wasting any time. Yeah. So this table is for which parser? This table is for CLR1 parser. Okay. This table is for CLR1 parser. So we have studied CLR1 first. Now we will study LALR1 parser. Okay. let's study LALR1 parser. So what we have to do in LALR1? So there is only one difference between CLR1 and LALR1. So LALR1, what it will say? It will say merge those states of DFA, merge those states of DFA which have same LR0 item, but different looker heads. Okay, but different looker heads. So looker head different, but LR0 item same. Then we will merge those states. Then we will get LALR1 parser. So how you see here we will see which states can be merged. Let me see here carefully. So see 4 and 7, state number 4 and 7 can be merged. Let me write it here. So 4 and 7 will be merged. Then what other states? So yeah, this 3 and 6 will be merged. 3 and 6 will be merged, and also 8 and 9 will be merged. Okay, 3, 6 and 8, 9. 3, 6 and 8, 9. Okay, so this states will be merged. So now final table will how final table will look like? See, same table. Okay, so let me copy it so that we can save our time. Okay, I will not make this table again and again. So let me copy it. Okay, yeah, so let me shift it. Okay, so now see. So now we have saved a lot of time. So this was for CLR1 parser. Now I will construct it for LALR1 parser. So we have said here 4, 7, 3, 6, 8, 9 are merged. So 4 and 7 are merged. 4 and 7 are merged. Okay, so now we are making table for what? LALR1 parser. 4 and 7 merged means what? So either you take 4 or you take 7, whatever you want you can take. So let me take state number 4 only. Let me delete this state number 7. So in state number 7 we have entry R3 na. So when we will merge these two states, obviously this R3 will come here. Are you getting it? So state number 7 and state number 4 are merged. So all the entries will be merged, that is. Okay, yes. Next is 3 and 6 are merged. 3 and 6. So for 3 and 6 are merged, then you will keep 1 and you will left the other state. So let me take 3 and I will delete the state number 6. So now first thing will be wherever you have written 6, you will make it 3. Are you getting it? Because now 6 is not having any existence. State number 6 is now merged with state number 3 only. So wherever we have written 6, I will make it as 3 first. So let me make it as 3. Anywhere else we have written 6, state number 6, nowhere. That's it. So now we will merge these two states. So obviously S3 and S3 will be S3 only, S4 and S7. So we will be having like this S4, S7. So that will create problem for us. But actually we have done 4 and 7 were already merged. So I think I forgot to do it. So sorry for that. So wherever we have see 4 and 7 were merged now. So wherever we have 7, we will make it as 4 only. Okay. So we will make this as 4. So we should have done it, but I forgot to do it. Sorry for that. So I will make it as 4. Okay. So anywhere 7. Yes, there is also 7 here. So I will make it as 4 because now 7 and 4 are merged now, and we have kept 7. We have deleted the 7 state. So I will make wherever we have 7, we will make it as 4. Okay. So it's common sense only. You have got it. Now see here. So obviously I will not here write S7 because S4 and S7 are one and the same thing only. Okay. Yes. So S3, see here, na S3 and S3, S4 and S4. So same only. So no problem at all. So state number 3 and state number 6 have been merged successfully. 8 and 9 will be merged. So it's your choice whether to keep 8 or you keep 9. Okay. So whatever you want, we can do it. So let me take state number 8 and I'm deleting state number 9. Okay. I'm removing state number 9. So when I will remove the state number 9, So 8 and 9 are merged. So wherever we have written 9, we will keep it 8. We will keep it 8. Are you getting it? Okay. And see here, actually, see, 3 and 6 were merged, na? So this was 3 and this was 6. 3 and 6 were merged. So this will also get merged. I have not talked about it because you may get confused here 8 and here 9. So how you are merging and so on. So intentionally, I have not said that thing. Now I'm saying it. See, this was state number 3 and this was state number 6. We were merging them. So obviously these entries will be merged. And what about this go to part? Action part we have merged. So go to part also should be merged now. But we have not merged it previously because here we were having 9 and here we were having 8. So that may create confusion in your mind. That's why I have put this thing on hold, and now I'm saying it properly. So 8 and 9 are merged. So obviously 9 we have deleted and we have kept it 8. So wherever we have 9, I will make it as 8 only. Okay, so wherever we have 9, I will keep it as 8 only. So here we were having 9. So now we will make it as 8 only. So anywhere else we are having 9, nowhere. That's it. So now 8 and 9 are merged. So here also we will keep R2. Okay, and this R2 will be obviously deleted because we have merged the states. Merging means what? Entries will be merged. When states are merged, obviously their entries will be merged. So R2 will be here. I hope I have made the point clear. That's it. So this is your LALR1 parser. Okay. So I hope everybody is now crystal clear about how we are making LALR1 parser from CLR1. Okay, now one important point is coming. See here, in case of LALR1, how many states are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Only 7 states are having in LALR1. But in case of CLR1, we were having 10 states. And if you try to remember in SLR1 and LR0, LR0 and SLR1, we were having 7 states only. Are you able to remember it? If you are not able to remember, please watch my previous lecture. Okay, so now the key idea is coming. And moreover, see, LALR1 parser is not concentrating on LR1 items. Actually, it is concentrating on LR0 items only because we have merged the states which have same LR0 item. We have merged the states which have same LR0 item. See here, 3 and 6. Same LR0 item, but different localheads. We have merged the states. So CLR1 is concentrating on LR1 item, but LALR1 is not concentrating on LR1 item. It is concentrating on LR0 items only because wherever we have got same LR0 item, we will merge the states. Okay, so that's it. So now what we will say number of states. So this question has been asked many times in GATE exam also. LR0, number of states in LR0, that will be equal to number of states in SLR1, and that will be equal to number of states in LALR1 parser. Okay, number of states are exactly same in all the 3 parsers because all these 3 are concentrating on LR0 items only. LALR1 is also concentrating on LR0 item. Okay, because number of states are same, but the only difference is final item will be applied in look aheads only. That's it. Okay, or rather we should say reduce move will be applied in look aheads only. That is the basic difference in LALR1 and SLR1 and LR0. Okay, so here reduce move will be applied in entire action part. Reduce move. Okay, so here reduce move will be applied in entire action part. Here follow of LHS, and here look ahead. That's it. That is the basic difference and no other difference. Okay, now number of states. So what about my CLR1? In CLR1, that may be greater than or equal to also. Okay, so like see here. So in the previous question, as goes to this was our grammar now. See here, this was our grammar. So for this grammar, what scenario we are having? If you try to remember 7, 7, 7, and here 10. So equal and greater than. This is our scenario for this question. Okay, so for particular grammar they can ask. So this is our scenario for this grammar. Okay, now greater than equal to means what? So sometimes all the 4 parser will have same state. When all will be having same number of states, when there is no merging. Okay, like here we have done merging now. We have done merging. So see here, 3 and 6 were merged, and similarly this and this 8 and 9 were merged. Okay, 7 and 4 were merged because LR0 item was same. But in some grammar, we can have a situation where LR0 item will be different in every state. Okay, so their merging cannot be done. So merging cannot be done. That means what? Number of states will be equal. So they can be equal also. Okay, please try to follow it. And I am jumping to next slide now. Okay, yes. So let me show you one or two questions. You will get more clarity on this concept. Okay, yeah. So I will solve just one more question and I will just make the DFA, that's it. So let us suppose grammar is S goes to AA or BAC or DC or BDA, okay, and A goes to D. Okay, now my question is this grammar CLR1 or LALR1? When can I say grammar is CLR1? When obviously we are able to construct CLR1 parser for it. When can I say this grammar is LALR1? When we are able to construct LALR1 parser for it. That's it. Okay, so let me show you this on the next slide. Okay, so I will try to make DFA and so on. Okay. So, okay, and just for the sake of practice, I will check it whether it is LR0 or SLR1 or not. Just for the sake of practice, I am doing it. Okay, so for LR0, canonical collection of LR0 items we will do. So, okay, so let me do it here. So what I will say, I am directly making DFA just to save the time. S dash implies dot S. Dot is present in beginning of A. So I will add all the dot is present in beginning of S. So I will add all the S productions. So S goes to with dot in the beginning, AA. Okay, and S goes to dot BAC. S goes to dot DC. S goes to dot BDA. Now since dot is present in beginning of A, I will add all the A productions dot D. Okay. Now see, I will apply a small trick. Rather, you should be able to do it by common sense also. When you will study lots and lots of questions, I will directly say, see the transition on D. That's it. I will not use S, A, and so on. I will just see the transition on D. Why we are concentrating on D? Because see, dot will come here, and here we will be having final item. So on D, I will say S goes to D dot C and A goes to D dot. So immediately I will say according to LR0, it will not be LR0 because of this state. I will say it is not LR0. It is not LR0. Why? Because we are having SR conflict. Why it is SR conflict? Because this is a reduce move and here we have to give small c, move to small c. Okay, I hope I have made the point clear. If you have any doubt, please watch my previous lecture for SR conflict and so on. Yes, this is not LR0, that is for sure. What about my SLR1? For SLR1, I will not say blindly, I will say see the fall of capital A. If fall of capital A contains C, then there will be a problem. So what about fall of capital A? See here, fall of capital A is containing C. A is in RHS now, so it is containing C. That's it. So I will say it is not SLR1 also. Okay, that is the main advantage. So this is how you will check in GATE exam or in any competitive exam whether the grammar is LR0, SLR1 or not. Okay, so do not make entire DFA and so on. Just concentrate on few productions. You will get your answer. Okay, now I will construct LALR1 and CLR1 parser for it. Okay, so so here also, here only I will do it. Okay, or let me duplicate the slides just to save the time. Okay, so yeah, so here I will do it. So I have just copy pasted the slide. Okay, yes. So first you can say our first state is already over. So let me rub it and let me write look aheads here only, because it is canonical collection of LR1 item. No? DFA will be canonical collection of LR1 item. Okay, so what about augmented production look ahead? It will be $. So why these productions are added as productions? Because of this production. So dot will shift one position to the right and we will find first of the remaining part, that is nothing but dollar only. So I will keep everywhere dollar. Okay. Now what we will, oh sorry, for A, sorry for that. Okay, so for all the S productions we will add dollar. Now why this A production is added? Because dot was present in beginning of it, that's why we have added this. So dot will shift one position to the right, and I will find the first of the remaining part, that is nothing but A dollar first is A only. So I will write here A. Okay, are you getting it? Please pause the video and try to follow it. Okay. So this is our state number 0. Okay, so now I will make it properly. Yes, this is our state number 0. So now we will read capital S. So S dash implies S dot dollar, and then we will read capital A. So S goes to A dot A with dollar. I am not repeating all the things again and again. Dot will be shifted 1% to the right. Look ahead will not change, so look ahead will remain as it is. Anything else for capital A? No. So that's it. Now on small b, it will go to B dot AC dollar. So because in transition look ahead will not change, no? That's why. So I have written look ahead, copy pasted. So now dot is present in beginning of A, so I will add all the A productions. A implies dot D. Okay, and what I will say? I will say why this production was added, because of this production. So dot will be shifted one position to the right and find the first of the remaining part, that is nothing but C only. Okay, now I think nothing will be added more. Now B we have read, C. S, A, B we have read. Now D, coming to D. Now on D, what I will say, S goes to D dot C. Look ahead will be dollar only. And A goes to D dot. Look ahead will be A. Now comes the very important point. Please see here carefully. We are having a final item and we have to read C from here. You will say, sir, there is a SR conflict, as seen in the previous slide. See here on D we were having this scenario, na? So that was creating problem for us. Now so here see, again we will be having problem, but I will say where this final item will be applied in look aheads only. So that means A, and here we are having move for C. So there should be no problem at all. So 0 state, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So while making table, okay, let me show you here only. Okay, so while making table, I will say in the 4th row, in the A column, I will write this reduce move, say R1. But in the C column, I will write state number 5 and so on, whatever state we are going. So there is no problem. S5 we will write now, shift 5. Yes, so there is no SR conflict and so on. So no problem at all. So it will not create any problem for us. Okay, please try to follow it. Okay, so now let's resume our work. Yeah, so this state is over. This state we will do small a, S goes to what? A dot and dollar. What about my this state? Capital A, S goes to B capital A dot C dollar. Okay. Yes. And what about my this state? Small d, A goes to D dot C. Now on C, where we will go, S goes to D dot C dollar. And on D, where we will go, sorry for that. This is final item only, so we will not read D again. Okay, this is final item only. Yes, so I think I have done everything. Okay, yes, so see here carefully. If anything is left out, then we will see that also. Okay, so I think nothing is remaining, na? Or something is remaining. Yeah. So here, here we are having D dot C, na? Okay, sorry. Yeah, see here. Actually, I have done a very small mistake here. So D dot C was there, na? So we have read C. So we will say DC dot. No? This will become a final item. Okay, so I think nothing is remaining now. I think I have done a very small mistake here on reading B. S goes to BAC, and here we should get S implies B dot DA. Na? So I have done a small mistake here. It will be S B dot DA. Okay, and look ahead will be dollar only. Look ahead will be dollar only. And now we will read D. We will go to S goes to. Okay, so let me write it properly. On reading D, we will go to S goes to BD dot A dollar. Okay, and then after reading A, okay, after reading A, we will go to S goes to BDA dot dollar. Okay, and anything is left? Anything is left? Yeah, here we have left C. So on reading C, S goes to BAC dot dollar. That's it. So see here how many states we are having: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From 0 to 10, total number of states will be 11 here. And see here, no problem, no conflict anywhere. So this grammar will be what? This grammar will be CLR1. This is for sure. This grammar will be CLR1. What about my LALR1? Try to see merging. Is there any kind of merging possible? Okay, so anywhere we are having LR0 item, LR0 item same, but look ahead different. I think nowhere we are having so. Okay, so there will be no merging. So question in GATE exam, question can come like this also. For this grammar, I will say number of states in LR0 that will, and forget about LR0 parser because this grammar is not LR0. So I will say for this grammar, number of states in LALR1 and CLR1 will be same. Okay, and if you want to write LR0 and SLR1 also, then obviously I will say LR0 and SLR1 number of states will be same. Okay, and that will be same for LALR1. See, we have said LALR1, LR0 and SLR1 all will be having same number of states. So I am writing that also. And here CLR1 also will be having same state because no merging is there. If merging is there, then obviously number of states in CLR1 will be more. Okay, but here there is no merging, so both will be equal. Okay, please try to follow it. So I hope I have made the point clear. If you have any doubt, please try to make this DFA again in neat and clean way. You will get your answer. Okay, no doubt I have done one or two small mistakes here. So just try to follow it. Okay, yes. So if you have any doubt, please rewind the video and watch it again. I'm not going to repeat it again and again. That may create problem for us. Okay, yes. Please pause the video and note it down, and I will jump to the next slide now. I hope you all have noted down. I'm jumping to next slide now. See, till now we have studied two questions, and both the questions were LALR1 and CLR1 also. Now the question, obvious question will come to our mind is every grammar CLR1? Is every grammar CLR1 and LALR1? Obviously, answer will be no. Every grammar is not CLR1 and LALR1. Why? Okay, so I will try to answer this question. Actually, it will take a bit more time to answer this question, and you need to have some patience while understanding this concept. So we will study this in the next class. Okay, so from the next class, we will resume this lecture, and we will study about is every grammar CLR1 or LLR1. Okay, yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye.